Hey everyone, welcome back to the Accidental CEO podcast. I'm your host, Nata Salvatori. And today I wanted to record this solo episode just to share some insight from a conversation that I had with some colleagues this week. So I'm part of a mastermind, and one of the conversations we had this week was about how do we choose? How do we prioritize? What are we going to spend our time as a business owner? So, very important question, something that you definitely should be thinking about. And it just led us to this great discussion with everybody kind of sharing what works for them and what they have heard works for other people. So, I wanted to share with you guys what works for me, but I wanted to preface this with the idea that there is no a one size fits all solution for time management and prioritization and being effective and efficient when you're completing tasks for your business. We are all different people. Our brain functions differently. We think and prioritize differently. So, how is it that this one technique should be the one and all solution for everybody? That can't happen, right? This just doesn't fit. We are all humans. We are all unique and different and beautiful. So, understanding that this is something that worked for me, and it might not work for you. Maybe what's going to work for you is something different that somebody else suggested, or maybe something that you tried and figured out yourself. So, just want to put that out there first before we dive into why to even talk about how to prioritize your time and what works and what doesn't work. The other thing that I talked about in this conversation with my colleagues was like how much of this reminds me of pregnancy, and how when I was pregnant and I was having some morning sickness, everybody had a solution for me. And they just happened to all be completely different things. It was something I should eat in the morning. It was something I should cut off my diet. Is a bracelet that I should wear, is snacks that I should be eating, all kinds of different solutions that worked for them. And when people share a solution with you, when they share a strategy or a technique, just understand that most people are coming from a good intent. They found something that works for them and they want to share with you. They want you to enjoy the fruit of that positive outcome that they got. So it might work for you, and they might be very excited about telling you that this is the one thing that you have to do. But just know they just want to help you. They just want to share that positive outcome with you. So I think you should, as I did in pregnancy, try a little bit of everything and be open, have an open mind, be open to try different things and see what works for you. We should always kind of take these advices when it comes to our personal life and our businesses with a curious mindset. So be curious, try it out, modify it, see if it fits in what you need and what you're looking for, and then apply it. A curious mind will always take you to the best outcome. So definitely encourage you to investigate, try it out, and just be curious about the results. Welcome to the Accidental CEO podcast, where we bridge the gap between the creativity you love and the CEO mindset you need. I'm your host, Nata Salvatori, wedding photographer and business educator. Find full show notes and resources at accidentalceopod.com. Let's get into today's episode. You're not just winging it, you are leading it. But let's be honest, being the CEO and the everything else can get lonely, messy, and exhausting. That's why I created the Accidental CEO Collective, a free Facebook community for creative entrepreneurs who never plan to be the boss. But damn it, here we are. Inside, I go live every week to share the real stuff. Strategies that don't require a business degree, behind the scenes struggles, because you're not the only one, and wins that we actually celebrate, even the tiny ones. If you're a scrappy, smart, sometimes slightly burnout founder who is ready to lead with more clarity and less chaos, this is your room. We're building a business that works for us, not one that runs us into the ground. Come join us. Let's grow, mess up, pivot, and succeed together. Just search the Accidental CEO Collective on Facebook and join our group today. All right, so Probably heard of all kinds of techniques for time management and how to concentrate on what to do first. I teach courses in delegation. I'm the delegation queen. I know exactly what it means to get rid of those tasks that are not meaningful to you as a business owner, as a CEO, tasks that are low level tasks that you should not be working on. So once I go through that whole process of separating what should be delegated and what should be things that I'm going to spend my time on, things that are inside of my zone of genius, we call it. These are the tasks that I'm going to be then prioritizing. So, first of all, what I do when I delegate is make sure that I have a good understanding of all the tasks that I needed to run my business on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, and a monthly basis. There are things that are only going to happen once a month in your business, and you can't forget those tasks. So, take a good assessment and kind of list all the tasks that you feel like are needed for your business. The easiest way to do that is usually just keep a little notepad by your desk and write a note, write on your list every time you complete a task for your business. Keep it there for maybe a week or two, and that should be a good run on list of everything that you're going to need to complete all the tasks they need in your business. So then from that, you go through the process of deciding what to delegate and what not to delegate. And again, I teach that in my delegation course. But once you decide what you're going to keep, what are the tasks that you need to spend your time in, those higher level tasks, then how do you prioritize what you do first? I have a to do list that I work on myself for the businesses that I have. And the way I prioritize things is by listening to my body and my energy level. And what that means is I have tasks in there that are going to be quick and easy to tackle. They're going to be something that don't need a lot of brain power. I just can log in somewhere, get it done, and get out, and they can be done quickly. And then there are tasks that need a lot of my concentration, a lot of my mental energy, and a bigger chunk of time to be completed. So if I'm putting a presentation together, or maybe I'm writing now an outline for a video for you guys or a podcast episode, like that needs a little bit more concentration. That might need a little bit of research. I might have to go online, look up some information about that topic, and that's going to require a little bit more of mental energy and effort from me. Today's episode is sponsored by the Delegation Secrets How to Let Go and Scale Your Business course. Are you ready to scale your business without burnout? As an entrepreneur, you're juggling everything. Client work, marketing, admin, finances is exhausting. You build your business from the ground up, but it's time to ask yourself, how long can I keep doing it all on my own? What if you could free up time for higher level activities that truly make the needle move in your business? What if you could scale without sacrificing your sanity? It all starts with one word: delegation. The Delegation Secrets course comes with 6 different modules, and you learn everything from the mindset of delegation to identifying tasks you should delegate, build a trustworthy team, effective communication for seamless delegation, tools and processes for efficient outsourcing, and measuring success and scaling further. Let's break free together. You can find more information on accidentalceo.co/delegate-course. Now back to the episode. So what I do is in the beginning of the day, when I sit down at my desk to take out my tasks, I do a little mental examination of what kind of energy do I have right now and what kind of time frame I have right now to dedicate to a task. And if I'm feeling good, maybe it's in the morning, it's my best time and I'm ready to go and I don't have a lot of distractions going on, I'm going to use that good block of time to work on a task that takes more of my mental energy and my effort and more of my time. And then maybe later in the day when I'm a little bit more fatigued, I already put some effort into some of the tasks and I just need some of that more brainless work, right? I'm going to tackle some of those smaller, ready to go tasks. So instead of forcing a time on my schedule to get a task done, maybe if I'm not feeling it, if I'm not in the right mental space to do it, if I don't have the right energy to do it, even though I have that time blocked, instead of forcing myself to do that, I just listen to the kind of energy that I have left, the kind of effort I can put in, and take that into consideration. And that allows me to be a lot more efficient because I'm now adapting the tasks that I have to do with the kind of effort that I can put in. That has worked really well for me in the last few years and it allowed me to run 7 different businesses and have a lot going on without feeling overwhelmed, without feeling fatigued and done at the end of the day, and being very efficient at completing tasks. And the other little strategy that I use very often too, that I feel like are very helpful, is get things done as fast as you can as far as the turnaround time. So if I just got off a call with somebody and maybe I need to send them an email with some deliverables or I need to send them some information, I am not going to just let that go and try to come back to it tomorrow or at the end of the day. Just go ahead and knock that off your list right away. It's one less thing you have to worry about, one less thing you have to actually add to your to-do list. So being efficient at getting things done quickly when you have the ability to do that right away. Take a little time and be curious with yourself. Are you able to finish that right then and there? Or do you have to get ready to leave and pick up your kids? Like, investigate, take a look at yourself and take a look at the effort that you can put in. And when you learn to kind of get into this flow of listening to your body and kind of engaging with the kind of energy and time that you have available at that time, things become a lot easier and flow a lot easier, and that efficiency kind of shows up for you. All right, that's my secret. Now you know it. It's a body energy strategy that kind of matches my to do list. So maybe we can come up with a name for that together. Send me some comments on the podcast. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear what has worked for you. I want this community for the podcast to be interactive. I want us to help each other. So I always love to hear what works for other people. Share it, let us know. This is again what works for me. I hope this was helpful to you. I hope you're able to pick up maybe some pieces of this strategy and apply to your day to day and continue to be here with us, learn more, improve yourself as a person, improve yourself as a business owner, and continue to create space for that CEO hat that you need to be wearing. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. And that's a wrap for today's episode of the Accidental CEO podcast. Thanks for hanging out with us in the world where creativity and business strategy collide. I am Nata Salvatori, thrilled to have shared this time with you. Remember, every episode is a step closer to mastering the art of being an accidental CEO. So don't miss out. Hit subscribe, drop us a sweet review, and spread the word to your creative tribe. Your next big breakthrough could be just one episode away. Join us next time for more insights, laughs, and actionable tips. Keep pushing boundaries, dreaming big, and embracing the beautiful chaos of entrepreneurship. Here's to make magic happen in your business and beyond.